And then you have the last one, which says the 260 days is how many days it takes for corn to grow.
Is that really true?
And I'm trying to grow corn, so we'll find out if it's true or not.
Probably depends on what kind of corn it is.
Yeah, I'm saying I guess that's the three main theories everyone believes in, and each one has a broken flaw in each of them. Like
Maybe they
corn,
just chose something that was like, why not? 13's a cool number, 20 is a cool number.
Yeah, I
yeah.
always wondered that
Those
myself.
numbers.
13 is represents the 13 heavens. I guess the afterlives above the earth. One being where most people go. 13 is where all the gods are at, and you break it down by that.
I know.
20 represents the 10, you know, fingers and toes we have.
Could be, yeah.
Hence why they, hence why they went of a 20 base system. What the Mayans did mostly, because it's like, okay, I can count to 20 because I have fingers and toes.
I don't know. Do people really count on their toes? But
I'm assuming if they went by 20s, I would assume they did. You know.
Yeah, I could see that. But yeah, actually, he brought Yol to Kutli. Was that an actual god, knight, lord?
I don't know much on the guy. I just know the mainstream ones. I don't know much on the old. Yokol Tekutli. I think he's a manifestation. If I remember, I'm trying to think. I remember hearing the name. Um,
I think it
let me
mentions him in
see.
Aztec also. I'm not sure though. It mentions a knight character. Well, I mean, this is something that always has confused me. Um,
Hmm.
I guess we might as
This
well
is
get on
Lord
the
of the
subject.
Night.
Montezuma means wrathful lord.
I, I'm saying I think it's more like
not.
Motek de Zuma.
I've seen so many different spellings of his name.
Yeah, the one that's obviously wrong is the one that says Monte. Okay, that
Yeah,
one's the wrong one.
that's Spanish.
No, it's
Because
more English actually. The Monte is more of English.
like people say Montezuma's Revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that comes
I
from
remember when I was
English.
a kid, there was this game called Montezuma's Revenge, which looked like a really fun game.
I like the cover for it, but I never played the game. Like I want to be Indiana Jones in a temple.
Yeah, like that.
Well, I mean, how do you spell it, Samuel?
I always spelled it as Moctezuma. Moctezuma. Let me see if I spell it right. Moctezuma.
That's
Because
the
I'm saying
way
I
I've
think
seen it mostly.
yeah. Because I think that's why it's like mote. It's like that's too hard. Let's say monte. It's easy on the tongue.
Yeah.
Because it sounds, and because Monte is like a Spanish word.
Yeah.
And I guess it could be either Suma or Soma, because like the
I
Nahuatl
think it's
don't
Zuma.
make a distinction between U and O.
Yeah.
I mean, how would?
Ume. Ome. Thank you.
Because that's right. I mean, it means wrathful lord.
I don't know the meaning to be honest. I never really broke it
Like
down.
that's was the
You know,
only like thing that I've heard that it meant. Like they called him Montezuma the Younger. Uh,
yeah.
Xoconochco, I think. I think I misspelled that.
I think you did. That looks more like Spanish than Nahuatl. Oh, not sure. Hmm. Don't know. I'd say choco could be fruit. Maybe it's Choconochli.
Well, someone has it on the Mexico history page. It's a girl, and she has.
Let me
Uh,
see. Now you make me.
she comments quite a bit.
Let me see. Let me
Well, that's
look.
pretty
I got.
cool. I guess it looks like you were born in the year, say, Akan, which I guess that's kind of an important year.
Who?
That's the name of the year that you were born, Jonathan. You,
What is Akkad? That's
Reed.
reed.
Yeah.
What is that? Reed is like a plant, right?
Yes, it's a
it's like
plant.
a kind of a grass that grows in water.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. That's what I thought. But I mean, as far as the like I said before, the only translation I've seen for Moctezuma means wrathful lord, and I believe that his either grandfather or great uncle was an emperor of the Mexica, or maybe it was just an uncle. I need to do my
It's.
research.
I have a family tree of the nobility somewhere. Let me see. I'll give you the
I mean,
nobility
all the
tree
Mexican
line.
emperors were related, weren't they?
Yes, all of them were. None were not related. Let me see.
Yeah, some way they
Uh,
were almost immediate family.
fam-
Because Cuauhtemoc was, I believe, Montezuma's nephew, wasn't he?
I
yes.
looked up on the Wikipedia, and they've got some funky spelling
Let me see. Hold on.
for this guy's name.
Or Moctezuma? What in the world is that?
Motexoma.
Well, also, Tlatoani literally means speaker.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's what it literally means.
So
Like
it
we
could
are
be either
speaking right
someone
now.
who's like a president or a king or just any kind of person in charge. Or it could just be like someone who like speaks for a living, I guess.
Yeah. Let me break
Actually,
that down.
I think Wei Wei means old or something.
Yeah, elderly old.
I've seen that too. They have old or like or revered.
Maybe that's what it means too.
Well, I mean, when you say Wei Tlatoani, that means, revered speaker. That means they're king, they're emperor. Right now, we are just, like, I am a speaker, Tlatoani, because I'm speaking right now. But I don't rule anybody. If Moctezuma came in here, he is the revered speaker. He speaks, we listen. He speaks something, we do it.
Here's a family tree on
I forgot what,
Wikipedia. I can't
I was
find
looking
the.
at that the other day, what king actually meant. Oh, there we go. Yes.
I was, I was trying to find one I had, which goes more into depth into it, but I can't seem to find it. I swear I uploaded it like a long time ago online, but I can't seem to find it.
As far as I've researched, yes.
Well, you can use Waktawani to mean like a ruler even without Wei.
Yeah, way is more like grand. Like you're saying, hey, grand, you know,
Because like
Yeah.
if
excellent.
you go to the Wikipedia and Nahuatl, then it'll talk about like Hugo Chavez, Venezuela, Waktawani or something. It says Omik y Pan Caracas, which means that he died in Caracas.
That's something I've seen, yeah, because like I've also seen it mean old or grand or revered. It's something of a higher scale, whatever word you want to use.
So like, is that the same as in like Wake Sholo?
As what?
That means turkey.
Well, Sholot is like bird. Wait, is it?
Yeah.
What is Sholot?
Weshalot is Turkey.
God.
It's turkey?
Wait Shololot means turkey.
Let me check that. I've never actually seen that word.
In Spanish, they sometimes call it guajolote, which comes from that.
Mine has Sholot as creature, monster, or servant.
That's
Or
more of
Sholot.
that's a different one. Let me see. Hold on.
Like, I think Sholot is really like a proper noun, or like the name of one of the gods.
Yeah,
Like they
Sholot
named a
is
bunch of things after him.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
It goes more into the family tree of the nobility. Of pretty much it has Moctezuma the second, and then you have Cuauhtemoc. Let me see. Where is he? He is not technically there. But pretty much these are like the nobility that happens after the conquest. You see everybody that Tecuipo, which is Montezuma's daughter, but Cuauhtemoc's wife. You know,
Who was it?
if you see underneath Montezuma the second, you see
Oh, okay.
Tecuilpo. Okay, pretty much um, nobility. She was pretty much the wife of Cuauhtemoc, and well, first Tlahuac, who died of smallpox, then Cuauhtemoc, and then the Spaniards kind of hooked up with her and had children with her. Um, Let's find something
Well,
else.
because I
But
mean,
I
they
guess
would have
it's
multiple
good.
wives, wouldn't they?
They kind of passed the women around. Is the best way to describe it. Because Malinche, she got like hooked up with 3, 4 different guys. They were Spaniards,
Oh yeah, I know
and
she did,
then
but I mean, as far as the Tlatoanis were concerned, I mean, their woman was their woman. I mean, I would think. I mean, I don't really know of, a culture where you could mess with the ruler's woman. That's usually just about any culture. That's how you get killed.
yeah,
Yep.
But anyways,
that's
on this Wikipedia one that you sent on the family lines,
yeah.
um, I guess are the bold the males?
Let me look at the Wikipedia one. Let me see. Give me a minute
This
here.
other one's confusing.
The bold ones. Let me see. I don't know why they're bold. Because I was gonna say rulers, but oh no, it is rulers. Um, but it's different. The bold ones are all the rulers, pretty much. People who became rulers at some point.
Because I'm noticing it has Chelchi Weenie Netsian on here. Uh, I'm seeing C Watt in several of the names. That almost always means woman.
But no, the bold ones are just the ones who actually became rulers. I'm looking at it right now. The Chalchi Walnetzin, she is a woman, yeah. She's a daughter of Tesosomok, which
Of
is
who?
right there in the family. Tesosomok,
Oh,
the guy
okay.
right there.
Was she the one that was like a big skank?
I believe, I think it's the other one. Let me see.
Because Aztec brings it up, but that's one of the one things that I haven't been consistent with.
You read,
Apparently, she was very.
I was gonna
What?
say, you could read more about her on the Aztec poets, the 15 Aztec poets of the Aztec world.